Hey, what's up? Welcome me, welcome you, welcome back to the channel. Woo, girl, it's your girl Casey, and I'm back with another video. Girl, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who done came to the channel and showed the channel some love these past couple of videos. Girl, let's keep these numbers rolling. Let's keep it up, because girl, y'all already know what time it is. I'm back, better than ever, girl, and I'm really just ready to give y'all these story times, because girl, yes. So girl, if you was new here, hi girl, hey, welcome me, welcome you. My name is Casey. Welcome to the channel. Go ahead, do me a big favor while you're here, love. Go ahead, smash the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bell is on, and last but not least, get this video a big thumbs up, because girl, why not? It is free for y'all to go ahead and just do those three little things that I just told y'all. Y'all eat like I be asking y'all for like 10s and 20s and 50s, child. Like, do me that big when y'all heard. Go ahead, y'all. This is what I'm gonna make it work for y'all. Wow, go ahead and do me that one. Do me that real quick. That, cause yo. So girl, in story time that we're gonna be talking about today, girl, it's really more so like people from my past is trying to spin the block. Like ex niggas that I done dealt with, like in my past, is trying to like come back. They trying to reroute and come back this way. And I'm here to tell y'all, like, bitch, the borders is closed. Like, you cannot enter these streets no more. Girl, you're gonna have to do your whole detour around where you need to get to be, because like trying to come back my way is not an option. And then on top of that too, like it's niggas like dealing with the girls who they in entanglement with, and they trying to bring me along into the entanglement. Like, baby, no. So yeah, I did a story time about this boy like a while back or whatever like that. If y'all wanna go look for the video is, it should be up and posted. Go ahead and do y'all big one with it or whatever like that. But there's a part two to this, because child, it's just crazy how dudes trying to spin the block. Like, girl, it just baffles my mind. Like, the last time we left off, you told me you didn't want to fuck with me no more, and here it is, you big trying to fuck with me. You trying to fuck with me. Like, I don't understand it. So yeah, this story time, I'm gonna start off. I might just have to say the story in or whatever like that, get y'all look caught up or whatever. You know, so girl, this story time starts back like right at the beginning of my transition. I want to say like 2014, 2015-ish or whatever like that. I had enemies, this boy, whatever like that. Like, bitch, when I say y'all, like, girl, I love my mans or whatever, you know, like, especially my dark skinned brothers, my powerful people. So, girl, end up running to see him. Me and him had end up running to see each other up on Facebook. Girl, we gonna call him, oh, what his name gonna be? We gonna name him, girl, Pimp with a Limp, because, bitch, yes, this, oh, girl, yes, that fits him right head on. Girl, Pimp with a Limp, girl, we gonna call him that, because, girl, he walked with a limp a little bit or whatever like that. So, y'all, I never was too thrilled on talking to, like, a dude that was kind of, like, low-key handicapped. But, girl, Pimp with a Limp right here, baby, he had some swag to his limp, baby. It just wasn't no ordinary limp or whatever like that. Like, our boy kind of had, as a kid, he kind of had, like, a little brain aneurysm or whatever like that, and he kind of left him paralyzed on one side or whatever like that. So, girl, that paralyzed side, girl, he kind of, like, he swagged it up a little bit. Yeah, so that's the reason why I call him a Pimp with a Limp or whatever like that. So, yeah, I did not know at the time, like, when me and him first got acquainted, when we first met each other or whatever like that, that he even had the limp or whatever like that, because he was so smooth with it to the point to where, like, if you weren't paying attention to him, like, you would miss it. Like, you would literally have to be paying attention to him, like, to know that he kind of like walking with the limp or whatever like that. So, like, this was like right at the beginning of my transition or whatever like that. Like, I had been on moms like kind of like 6 months to a year. Like, bitch, I was like a year into me being on hormones or whatever like that. So, you know, like, my looks really was not up to par, really didn't look the best or whatever like that. But I was somehow, some way still pulling the niggas. And he was one of the niggas that I pulled type shit. You know, so girl, this one particular day, I'm on Facebook. I'm just browsing up on Facebook or whatever like that. And y'all know when Facebook throw up the people you might know or whatnot. So, girl, I be scrolling up in there. So, bitch, I was scrolling, girl, just looking at the niggas or whatever like that, you know, running the crowds. this dude. So, bitch, running across Pimp with a lip or whatever like that. So, bitch, when I ran across his profile, it just was like, his profile picture just was screaming at me like, bitch, this shit just stands out. It just stands out, and it just was like, who is this boy, girl? You gotta add him. Like, he is too fine for you not to add him. Like, girl, don't scroll past without clicking that add button, bitch, add him. So that's what I did. And sure enough, like, I want to say, like, within 30 minutes to an hour, my friend request was approved. Like, girl, he accepted the request or whatever like that. So, girl, boom, it started from there or whatever like that. So, bitch, after I noticed me and him, we was friends or whatever like that. Well, not that I noticed, after I acknowledged me and him was friends or whatever. You know, like, he was just going through my pictures. I already know he was going through my pictures or whatever like this. So, bitch, Pimp with a lip didn't always no time. Pimp with a lip ended up sliding into my DMs. Girl, he leaned on into them DMs. And girl, and it just picked up from there. And so, girl, he ended up inboxing me, girl, me and him ended up, you know, like doing a little smile talk or whatever like that, you know. So, girl, as time goes on, like, girl, you know, like, he replying to my story and I just in the third, like, replying to everything that I share on my page, on my profile or whatever like that. You know, so, girl, me and him, we just was talking and stuff like that. So, he was just telling me where he was from, da-da-da-da-da, giving me the whole, the background type shit or whatever like this. So, girl, time goes on, bitch, me and him, we started seeing each other and whatever like this. So, girl, you know, of course, like, I'm loving it. Like, bitch, this make it easy. Like, girl, I'm loving every bit of it because, girl, like, he was giving me the attention that I needed. Like, girl, I'm talking about, like, the attention that he was giving, girl, was top tier. Nothing to play with, girl. Like, I'm talking about, like, my man. This how I was coming behind Pimp with a limp, you know. So, girl, yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, I mean, you be spending a little casual time. Like, girl, you pulling up on me. I'm coming out, getting in the car with you. You smoking me out. Because at the time, like, I really wasn't smoking weed the way I smoke weed now. Like, you know, like, I a little contact, girl, I was a little high. You know, but, girl, he had his little role to play in it too, like, to get me on to start smoking weed or whatever like this. So, girl, he'll pull up on me, girl, we'll be in the car talking and stuff like this. You know, like, he'd been ahead the blunt, smoke the blunt, you know, get me to hit the blunt or whatever like that. Girl, you know, I'm a little high by my mind or whatever like that. You know, so, girl, it really was giving. Like, you know, like, it was a little day night or whatever like this. So, the red flag started busting in because I noticed, like, every time me and him would link or whatever like that, like, it was always car play. It was never him inviting me into his house or nothing like that. Like, bitch, of course, I knew the apartments that he stayed in, but I never went inside or never was invited inside because me and him always be in the car. You know, right out real, I didn't even not see him, like, what was going on with me. Like, I ain't see him, I see nothing like this, you know, like, I just was really just doing some shit, you know. So, he didn't know T from my knowledge. Cause I didn't tell him or nothing like that. But, girl, it was just one night we was sitting up in his car. And, girl, he can't clock my seat or whatever, like, girl, he got in or whatever like that. So, girl, he ended up clocking my seat. He just was like, yeah, I know what's up. So, at first, I wasn't thinking of it because it kind of caught me off guard because we just got done, like, smoking a little blunt. Like, I was seeing a blunt a couple of times or whatever like this. So, of course, I got a little rush of a high going or whatever like this. So, my mind is not even nowhere thinking about me and my tea or whatever like that. You know, I'm just really just enjoying the vibe or whatever like that because he made me feel like I was welcome or whatever like that. Like, bitch, I was so comfortable around this nigga, like, to where, like, I kind of forgot myself that I was trans or whatever like that. So, girl, he hit me with the out of nowhere, like, yeah, I know what's up. So, bitch, I'm sitting in the passenger seat just high, just trying to see, like, what he's talking about. So, the second time when he was like, I know what's up, bitch, I kind of zapped back and so, like, reacting just was like, oh, shit, like, this nigga just caught my tea or whatever like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, so he reassured me. He just was like, ain't no issue, ain't no problem, whatever like this. So, I just was thinking in my head, I'm like, hold on, did somebody tell you that I was trans or whatever like that? I'm like, so how did you just clock my tea like that? Like, you just clocked me. Like, baby, you clocked me 40 going 30 type shit, you know. So, what's really going on? You know, so I'm like, did you call my seat? I'm like, did somebody tell you like what's going on with me or whatever like this? So he was like, nah. And nobody told me nothing. Like, I clocked your seat. I been clocked your seat. Like, I been what's up like when you submit the friend request. Da da da. So I was like, oh, okay. Like when he was telling me everything, like give me a whole rundown, everything in my mind just was like registering. Just was like, no girl, like yeah, you ain't that much of the girl to where like you know like you getting away without your ticket like the whatnot. Like so yeah, you know. So I just was like, oh, okay, da da da. So bitch, we had just started talking or whatever like that, and this what really made me like fuck with him even more because he was very understanding, you know. So it just was really more so like, okay, like you understand like where bitch coming from type shit because you really fuck around or whatever like that. But at the time, like I didn't even not know like I wasn't his first experience or whatever like that. Trust, pimp with a limp, baby. He was familiar with the familiar. Da da da. You know, so I'm just like, okay, that cool, you know, type shit. You know, like you fuck with me, I fuck with you too. Like, what's up? Like, is you trying to be my man? You know, like I'm coming at him like that, but I really want to be in like hostile towards it because like I really fuck with this boy. Like, even though besides him, outside of him having his little conditional way, what was going on with him, like I literally fucked with him, like Ryan Slam, like possibly he could have been my man, like girl, like dead ass type shit. But with him, motherfucker wasn't even in his truth. He wasn't even in his truth. Like girl, he was doing this side work. Like girl, this was like this one his full time gig or something. Like his full time gig was him going over there, dealing with fish, lining fish, leading fish on, and then part time bitch he'll come up over here and pick back up where he left off. Like, and I really wasn't noticing all this at first until like we got further on down the lane or whatever like that. So girl, little time goes on or whatever like that after he clocking my tea and reinsurance to me like everything was a-okay. I just was like, shit, all right, like the ball is in your court, like how you want to dribble it and how you want to play it because I'm feeling you or whatever like that, you know. So I was a little more forward with how I was feeling, like letting him know, like, me and you spending all this little time together because y'all, like, when he pick me up or whatever like that, bitch, we'll go get something to eat. We'll pull up at the park, just be at the park, just chilling, talking. We talk about everything up under the sun or whatever like that, da da da. So, you know, like, as time, like, progressed and I started, you know, like, seeing him or whatever like that, like, I slowly, you know, like, would know, like, where he was staying or whatever like that. Because when I first met him, they was living in some apartments. You know, so they say up into the apartments, like, I want to say, like, 2-3 years, like, after us talking, then his mom had end up getting, like, the house bill or whatever like that. So, in this point, like, girl, in this little time frame of us, you know, like, talking still, like, I'm still trying to figure everything out because, like, yeah, he told me a little one, two about him, but y'all do know people be lying. They might dress it up to make that little situation look good. And the whole time, bitch, they situation is in shambles. They got a whole lot going on, da da da. In this case, this is what I really feel like it was type shit because, yeah, you know, so a little time goes on or whatever like that. Like, girl, we texting. He texting me good morning. How you doing, beautiful? I just sitting in the third. Y'all know the whole 9 yards or whatever like this. So, girl, our whole really was real thing. Like, girl, he had me where he wanted to have me or whatever like this. So, girl, I really wasn't too much paying no attention. But when he started ghosting me, girl, when he started texting me, and then I stopped hearing from him midday, and then he probably won't text me until 2 days later, out of nowhere, trying to pick up where he left off. Like, girl, the red flag was red flagging. Like, bitch, I'm talking about busting me all upside my motherfucking head, child. You know, so I just started peeping, and I just was like, something ain't right. You know, so, girl, at this point, because they stay in Mississippi or whatever like that, they stay at the top of Mississippi, like literally right by state line, because Memphis in Mississippi is like this. City to city type shit, state to state. Bitch, they like this or whatever like that. Like, girl, you can drive down the street. Bitch, if you drive further enough south, girl, you gonna be up in Mississippi or whatever like that. Girl, you gonna be no cross state and county lines or whatever like that. So, girl, it was this girl who I was cool with or whatever like that. So I ended up asking her just out of curiosity or whatever like that, because she just telling me, you know, like Mississippi small as fuck, da da da, West South Haven or whatever like that, small as fuck, and this what I was saying at the time or whatnot. Some of everybody know some of everybody. So I was like, okay, let me show you this person. Do you know him right here? So I pulled up the page, da da da. Do you know him? Do you know Pimp with a Limp? Like, do you know him? Type shit. So she like, oh girl, yes, that's da 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 da. So I'm like, oh, gag me, tell me, see, like, what's up about him? I'm like, because I've been talking to him on and off or whatever like that, and I don't like it. He trying to leave me. I don't know, whatever like that. Like, girl, me and him, we'll be texting, and then out of nowhere, he just stopped texting me. Like, it just be like randomly. Then he'll pick up like 2-3 days later, like nothing never happened, trying to pick up where he left off at. And I don't like that or whatever like that. So she started spilling tea about him, like, and how he's supposed to be fucking on this person, that person. He gave that this, gave that that. All this and the third, and how he got ran up out of school, off the schoolhouse, because he really wasn't living in his truth, and he passed the STD on to some girl or whatever like that. So I'm like, girl, you lying to me. So, bitch, I ran with the information that I received for our girl. When the next time I heard from him, I'm just like, hey. So word on the curve is that you talking to so-and-so and they mama and they daddy. What's he? You know, so, of course, he didn't want a motherfucking owner to what he had going on or whatever like that. So I just was like, well, Miss Mama ain't lying on you. Like, the truth, I really feel like what she said is the truth. Da da da, because it was another person vouched for her. Da da da. So he was like, nah, I don't know who you getting your information for, but I don't get around like that. The oddest and the third, you know how to trying to feed y'all the last or whatever like that, to try to throw the situation off or whatever like that. But bitch, you really could get no past me or whatever like that. So I hit him with the, okay, so why you been ghosting me? Like, I mean, you'll be good. We'll be good. Like, we'll be talking and texting. You'll text me good morning. I'm something like, and then out of nowhere, you'll just stop. You'll randomly like stop texting me. Like, I randomly stop hearing from you. Like, so I'm like, you know what's going on. You know what type of time that you on. I already done expressed to you like how my feelings is towards you or whatever like that, and how I'm thinking or whatever like that, because like, you is really leading me on or whatnot. Like, and I'm just trying to see what's up, because I don't want to get too attached to where like I'm gonna have to like flip out on you. Like, I don't want to do that. You know, like, let me know like what's up. Like, we ground, what's going on. You know, so girl, he tried to give me some little bullshit ass excuse, like he really just trying to get him stuff together and all the standing in the third child. You know, like a whole bunch of nothing that really went through one ear and out the other. Or whatever like that. So I just was like, yeah. So girl, I'm thinking that he really picked up on his slack, because like I'm talking like 2-3 days goes by. Me and him, we texting. We keeping in contact. Pimp with a Limp, baby, is playing his role at this little moment in time or whatever like that. But I knew for a fact like it was too good to be true, because like right after that he ghosted me again or whatever like that. So, and this was a long period of a ghost. Like, bitch, I really wasn't even necessarily hearing from him like no more after this. Like, after this, like, bitch, it was a dead end with us. You know, so girl, end up getting on Facebook, checking Facebook. I end up making a discovery that I'm no longer his friend. I'm on Facebook. So I'm just like, damn, like, what did I do to you? For you to go and remove me off Facebook, like, damn, like, you got your little fun up out of it. You got your little kick out of it, and you deleted me. Okay. So, you know, like, time goes on or whatever like that. I end up moving out of Memphis, bitch. End up moving back to Memphis. Whatever the case was. So I end up moving back to Memphis or whatever like that. So the time goes on back, bitch. I end up moving back to Memphis or whatever like that. So I had end up landing me in an apartment or whatever like that. Me and my sister, we were staying in the same apartment complex or whatever like that. Mind you, my sister never liked him or whatnot, because my sister seen right through his pimp with a limp ass bullshit or whatever like that. So, girl, he ended up, me and him ended up getting back acquainted again. So, you know, like, of course, I was missing him or whatever like that. You know, just a fool, girl. Back in my 20s, a bitch was a fool over niggas or whatever like that. You know, so, girl, I ain't no moving and getting situated or whatever like this. So, bitch, me and him end up starting to be talking out of nowhere. Nigga end up inboxing me, girl, and once again, he picked up where he left off at. You know, so, girl, me and him, we back in cahoots with each other or whatever like that. So, it was time to, like, he'd come spend the night at my house or whatever like that. But once again, like I said, like, it was, like, periodically. It really wasn't, like, consistent or whatever like that. So, girl, this one night he ended up pulling up on me, spending the night at my house with me, and we end up chilling, we talking and stuff, just going along with our day. So me and him, with our night, so we end up spending the night. The next morning, we got up, cook breakfast for this nigga. And I'm talking about bacon, eggs, all that, like, cook for him, like, type shit, made us a little breakfast or whatever. You know, so, girl, in the midst of us, like, eating and stuff, like, we you know, we shitting and stuff like that. So, I guess he just found it out of nowhere, like, he was gonna tell me what he been doing, and we with somebody who I know or whatever like that. So, girl, and he goes on and say, like, I got something to say to you or whatnot. So I'm like, what's up? Like, what's he? So he was like, I've been talking to somebody who you know. I'm like, hold on, what you mean you've been talking to somebody who I know? Like, and so he's trying to beat around the bush and shit. So I'm like, who it is? Like, tell me who it is or whatever like that. So he was like, she named after a car. So I'm like, after a car. But it really wasn't dawning on me, like, on who he was talking about or whatever like that. So I'm just sitting there with a blank face, looking at him, like, weighing on him, like, to tell me, like, who it was or whatever like that. So he really wasn't saying that. So I'm just like, okay, so is you gonna be grown enough to tell me who you was talking about or whatever like that? So he ended up sending me the girl, and sure enough, I ended up going to school with this girl or whatever like that. So he ended up leaving where I ended up making him leave, because, like, how you gonna sit up and tell me you've been talking to somebody who I motherfucking went to school with, not somebody who I know? Bitch, this is a classmate or whatever like that. You know, so I made him leave or whatnot, because nigga, don't get the fuck up out my motherfucking face. Like, you blew it. You know, like, you blew me out the water with this one. You know, so, girl, when he left, I ain't wasting no time. I end up texting the girl, like, hey, girl, like, you know, our boy right here, pimp with a limp right here, like, you know him or whatever like that. So she wrote me back and she was like, girl, yes, like, we was working in my job. We was working together because they was working together or whatever like that at this hotel or whatnot. And she was like, girl, yes, like, he was trying to talk to me or whatever like that, but he was annoying as hell, like, nigga, real life type shit. Yeah, he got like a little swag with a little limp that he walked with, but outside of that, it really ain't nothing, you know, like, with him. So I just was like, girl, like, this nigga just flat out told me, like, that he was talking to you or whatever like that. And I'm like, and girl, me and him, we been dealing with each other type shit. Like, I ain't even know that you was even talking to him or whatever like that. Like, girl, the niggas get around more quicker than Mexican music, baby. Yes. And so, girl, that right there really just blew me. So I just was like, you know what, I don't want to deal with him like that is, but a nigga couldn't let me go. I can let a nigga go. Nigga couldn't let me go. Niggas always spinning the block. I was trying to come around trying to see what's going on, and I was sitting in the third. So, girl, a little time out goes on that or whatever like that. So the nigga still trying to reach out and trying to keep contact with me or whatnot. You know, so I really wasn't friends with him on Facebook, so I really couldn't peep his page and see, like, what he was doing or whatever like that, because he wouldn't add me for some odd reason. You know, so, girl, but he is still, like, inboxing me, even though me and him weren't friends on Facebook. Like, he is still, like, DM me, trying to, like, see what's going on or whatever like that. You know, so I just was just like, why this nigga can't live in his truth? And there was another thing, too. Like, you doing stuff on the down low. Like, nigga, you worried about somebody saying something about you and what you got going on. Like, what you better realize, people are already talking about you. You know, so it just was like, people already know about you, especially with your situation about you being low-key handicapped. Like, they know what's going on. You know, like, so I'm pretty sure, like, they know what's up with you, then it's not your first rodeo dealing with somebody like me or whatever like that, you know. So, girl, but I know for a fact, like, our vibe was, like, so strong to where, like, he kind of low-key wanted to, but he just let the best of him get the best of him. Like, he kept that shit to a minimum, to, you know, like, on the down low, whatever like this. So I just was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So time goes on again. Like, bitch, at this point, I end up moving out of Memphis. Move back to Georgia. I'm back living in Atlanta. I just did in the third. Dude is still steadily trying to keep in contact with me, trying to see what's up or whatever like that, like calling me like out of nowhere, telling me how he want to move to Atlanta. He's trying to come and get his shit together because I ain't nothing going on in Mississippi, and he's tired of this stagnant life that he ate. Like, but she really just trying to push forward with his life or whatever, you know. So I'm trying to give him encouraging words like, okay, hey, you just need to focus on you, do what's best for you. Like, you can't worry about nobody else. Like, you have to do what's best for you at that moment or whatever like that, you know. So I'm trying to uplift him. I just said in the third, once again, he ghosted me, left me on where I stopped hearing from him. I just said in the third. So out of nowhere, he saw me in friend request on Facebook. I'm in a looking, cause like I'm trying to see, like, I know this ain't old boy, whatever. It's him. So, girl, I ain't even accept his friend request at this point. Like, I'm just, I got, you know, like, he got my page or whatnot, but I ain't accept his friend request. Like, y'all know, like, how a motherfucker will follow y'all. Like, if y'all don't accept that friend request, they will follow y'all, like, to see, like, what's going on with y'all, to, like, to see, like, what you post, like, basically try to keep up or whatever like this. So, like, that's what he was doing, because, like, he'll reply, like, to certain stories that I post, and I'd be wondering, like, how the fuck you see my story? Like, bitch, you not even my friend out here. Like, how? You know, like, make some sense to me. Whole time he don't hear follow. That's how he able to see, like, what's going on with me. That's how he able to see, like, you know, like, he keeping up with me. Like, that's how. You know, like, this one day I just was bored or whatnot, and I ended up going through my friend request list. He was still on there. He ain't even have to leave his friend request or nothing. Like, he just was waiting on me to accept his friend request, which that I didn't. You know, so I ended up going on his page, making the discovery that this nigga is in a whole relationship with a ran through as female. Like, girl, the females that he have dealt with, like, girl, they don't look like nothing. Like, really giving below average. Yeah, you know, so I'm noticing that he in a relationship with all girl, you know, like, with real fish or whatever like that. And so I'm just like, why in the fuck, like, this nigga constantly keep wasting his time, constantly keep trying to, you know, spin the block and come back up over here and think that he gonna hit his cake and eat it too. Like, I don't know what's up with it, but no, you know. So he ended up calling me, you know, like, a couple of days after I end up making this discovery or whatever. So he ended up calling me, and he just was like, can't say more or whatever like this. So I'm just like, girl, here the fuck she go. Like, this, because that's what he always called me or whatnot. You know, so I'm just like, girl, the bullshit is about to get ready and unveil itself or whatever like this. So I end up answering the phone when he called me. And so I'm just like, what's up? You know, like, I'm straightforward with him. So he like, why damn? Like, why you gotta be so hostile towards me? I'm like, because I'm like, every time, you know, like, I think that me and you cool or whatever, and then I look up, you have been to leave me, been to block me, and I just in the third, and then now I done made the discovery that you in a whole relationship. What's that about? So he like, I don't even want to talk about that food. I don't even want to talk about that. And I'm like, well, I don't know what you hit me up for, because what you trying to talk about, bitch, I don't want to talk about. We don't have to come to something. I'm trying to see, like, what's going on with you. Why you think that you gonna sit up here and play in my face, and then you up over here in a relationship with real fish? Like, bitch, I've been trying to get you to be in a relationship with me for I don't know how long, you know. So it's just really more so giving, like, you just, at this point, you like playing in my face. You think just cause I can have a little piece of you, that should be good enough, and then you gonna double back when you get ready. Like, after you done did it with real fish, you gonna come up over here and try to dib and dab. I don't like none about it, and none about it is not for the fly past me, baby, because I don't know what you think that this is, but baby, this ain't that. I don't know what type of girl you think that I am, but I'm not your jump out pimp. So, like, nah, pimp with a limp. You gonna have to lean your ass on back up over there to real fish, bitch, and leave me up out of it because I don't want to have no parts of it. Da da da. So me and old boy was low key gets into it or whatever like that because he like you constantly keep saying that I want you, and I just sitting in the third like, well, what in the fuck do you want? I'm like you constantly keep calling me, trying to keep up with me, trying to see what's going on with me. Like I don't know why. Like what's it about? I'm like, if you don't want me, what it is that you want, I'm like, cause you can't trying to be chick up on me. Like, I'm straight on over here. Like, I don't need you trying to chick up on me. And I just sitting in the third. So, like, Nick just ended up spinning tea. He just was like, I'm going through a toxic breakup or whatever like that, and I just can't help like to stop thinking about you. I really want to be with you or whatever like that. Like, I can't stop what I got going on or whatnot. Like, I can't be myself. I can't live in my truth like you do. Like, I really want to. Like, I really want to see what's up with you because me and you like the whole vibe and I just in the third. So I end up shutting this shit down because I don't want to hear that. Been here before, heard it all before. I'm not finna sit up here and I'm not finna just let you, I'm not finna sit up here and let you be a revolving door in my life. Like, no, sir. At some point, you're going to have to either make your mind up. Either you're going to be with me, or not even necessarily be with me. You're going to either walk in your truth, live in your truth. Like, it's okay for you to be a bisexual man. Like, it's a lot of men that's out here that live and dab with women and men, but they acknowledge the fact. They acknowledge that and they live in that truth. Like, I don't understand, like, why it's so hard for you to sit up and do what's best for you. You want to sit up here and drag people along and leave people alone and stuff like that. Like, I'm not the girl who you can sit up and try to sell a dream to. I'm not buying them. I don't buy them. You know, like, I don't buy those. I don't spend currency on it. We ain't fit to do none of that. You know, so, girl, I end up blocking him at this point because it's just was like, I already knew this nigga was not going to leave me alone. However, he would make other Facebook pages just to reach out to me and try to get in contact with me. And I just said in the third side, I'm just like, okay, like, nigga, something's wrong with you. Like, you borderline weird at this point. Or whatever like this. So, y'all, I had ended up had to go down to Memphis or whatever like this. So around this time, he had ended up making a whole nother Facebook page and he had ended up inboxing me or whatever like that. So I just was like, I might as well just go ahead and entertain it because like this fuck nigga ain't gonna leave me alone. But I know for a fact I'm not gonna get myself too caught up and too involved in what he got going on because it's just like, yeah, like I'm not gonna get my feelings involved in this shit. You know, so yeah, I had ended up going down in Memphis because I had to go down there and handle the little one too. Or whatever like this. So at this point, me and him, we was talking or whatever like this. So I had ended up sitting him, I just was like, you know, I'm down here in Memphis or whatever like that. You know, so I had ended up getting a room or whatever like that. End up seeing him or whatever like that. The nigga kept trying to consist on trying to like fuck or whatever. Nigga, no, we're not doing none of that. You know, like I really just want you in my presence type shit, but mainly the sexual activities. I don't got time for none of that. I don't want You know, so the day came down when we just end up like chilling or whatever like that. He was still, I'm guessing he was still in the time in his little situation with real fish or whatever like this. So I goes on by my day or whatnot. I'm thinking me and him, once again, thinking me and him cool, thinking everything was copacetic in between me and us. However, I end up looking up on Facebook, I'm blocked once again. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, because at this point this nigga just weird as fuck. Like he weird, like he just weird as hell. Like he just got too much going on or whatever, and I don't really got time for none of this shit, you know. So in the little time still goes on by or whatever like that, like I ain't even necessarily thinking about him, no, none of that. Nigga end up coming about again, trying to find me again Like, y'all see the repeated cycle or what's going on or whatever like that. Yeah, like that's what it was given. Like, it just was a repeated cycle for this nigga. Like, this nigga just really just could not let go. And I don't understand, like, why in the fuck he could not let go. Like, I let go. I keep moving forward with my life. Like, why the fuck you can't keep moving forward with your life? Like, and be happy with who you with. Like, yeah, you know, so then that's another thing too. Like, oh boy, like 30 plus years old, still living at home with his mama. Bitch, that's a big red flag to me. Like, because why should you still staying at home with your mama? Like, girl, if I'm out here working hard, working 2 jobs, holding it down, paying my bills, it's no excuse for you. Like, let you tell it, you got A1 credit. Go get you somewhere to stay. Get the fuck about your mama's house. Like, why should you still staying at home with his mama? But my thing is, I think what it is with him, he don't know how to live on his own with his mama, because by him being an older child, his mama just spoiled and baby him or whatever like that. So, yeah, grown ass men that live home with their mama is not gonna get no play with me. Not out of me. I mean, yeah, you might be going to school for the trade or whatever like that. Allegedly, you go to school or whatever like this, so you can do HVAC type shit. You know, like, hey, I mean, kudos to you, but you still living at home with your mama. And then you driving her car. Like, you don't even take the responsibilities for you being a man, for you to need to do what you need to do. It's accountability of you doing, you know, for you being a man. Like, I don't like that. They let me know right there, like, bitch, I can't date no man like that, like, still living at home with his mama. Like, I don't even live at home with my mama. And here it is, you living at home with your mama. Or whatever like that. Then on top of that, like, you still diving and dabbling with real fish. Then you constantly keep circling back over here with me. Like, you still trying to see what's up with me. Like, make it make some sense. Like, make it make some type of motherfucking sense, because it's not ending up over here. Like, it's really not. Like, I don't get and I don't understand, like, what the fuck is going on, like, with you. Like, you a grown ass man and you is still at square one. Bitch, you ain't even have that square one. You just, yeah. You know, so, girl, a little time goes on, girl. Mind you, I'm still in Atlanta, living my best life. Girl, I periodically heard from him or whatever like that. So he's just telling me, like, how he really just ready to get out of Memphis after he get done paying his court fast. He supposed to be coming down to Atlanta. He want me to show him around. He trying to get his shit. He trying to get on his shit or whatever like that, because he don't want to come to keep living with his mama. All this and the third. But you still ghosting me. You still ghosting me. I'm still not hearing from you. Like, you know, like, I heard from you every blue moon. Every blue motherfucking moon, like, you just pop up out of nowhere. So, y'all, this last go round or whatever, I end up hearing back from him, like, right before I even moved to Texas or whatever like that. He popped back up out of nowhere. It just so happened one day, like, bitch, I just end up opening the Facebook app, getting on Facebook just to do my little daily scroll or whatever. Get my little kikis to ha-ha, seeing, laughing at the fuck shit what goes on Facebook. I was sitting in the third. So this nigga ended up sending me a friend request. I noticed that I had, like, multiple friend requests. So he was one of the people that was in the bunch or whatever like that. So I ended up going on there, end up looking. I'm looking at the picture, at the profile picture. I'm like, girl, I know this ain't him with a limp attempting to send me a motherfucking friend request. Like, what is really going on? You know, so, girl, I didn't even accept the friend request. But some just was like, go to your messages and check your message request. So I go to Facebook Messenger. I open up the messenger, girl, and I go look at my request, trying to see, like, who all trying to DM me because it was a lot of people trying to DM me or whatever like that. And once again, he was up in there. So he up in my whatchamacallit, like, cast him out. Like, nigga, what you want? The fuck you want, nigga? Like, what you want? Like, what's up? What it is now? You know, so I end up responding to the mission request, like, what's up? 2 question marks, like, what's up? You not being straightforward with it or whatever like that. So he ain't even write me back like right then. So little time goes on. He ended up doubling it back and he was like, damn, you ain't gonna receive my friend request, da da da. I'm like, nigga, for what? So he ended up calling me, like video calling me or whatever like this. So I end up answering. I'm like, what's up? You know, so he like, damn friend, like I ain't heard from you in so long. I'm like, yeah, because you do that ghosting shit. Like you always do, like a weird ass motherfucker that you is. I'm like, but what's up? You know, like I'm being real. Like I ain't being mean, but I'm being a little hostile to him because it's just like, why you think that you finna spin the block again, sir? Like, why do you think that you finna motherfucking spin the block again? Like, what's really going on? Or whatnot. So girl, I end up, after our little phone conversation or whatever like that, because he was like, I'm gonna call you back, da da da. So I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, so I end up going on. So bitch, so just like, hey, go to his Facebook page, bitch, and do your FBI work. Like you always do, girl. Like you always do. You always get up here when you be lurking up on Facebook, you always lurk and you be finding all the information that you be going out and be finding. You always find this information. Find this motherfucking information, bitch. So yeah, end up lurking up on his 1-2. Girl, end up running across. I make a whole discovery. He's in a relationship. Once again. He on his pictures booed up with some girl or whatever like that. Like, it's giving very much average. Couple of bitches that he don't fuck with that I made the discovery that he fuck with, bitches have not been bad. Like, these bitches ain't bad at all. Like, bitch, it's giving very much below average. Like, what's going on? You know, like, I guess you getting what you can get because you do got that walk with a limp as she going on with you or whatever like that. So I'm guessing that's all that's all you can pull. You pull what you attracted. So yeah. You know, so girl, the time goes on, I want to say about like 2 days, you know, passing that, he ended up calling me again on Facebook Messenger. So I'm guessing like at this point, he in his business or whatever like this. So he like, my case, I'm gonna just be real with you. So before he even starts to spill tea, like, bitch, I cut him off. I'm like, don't want to hear, I'm not about to do this with you. I'm like, do you not see it's a pattern with you? I'm like, you do this shit every time. Like, you sit up here, you come, and you try to sit up and play like how much you miss me and how much you love me, and I just sit in the third, and next week, me and you ain't even not finna be friends on Facebook no more. Like, what's up with that? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't get that with you. Like, elaborate. Like, and I don't want to hear no bullshit. Like, I need you to, like, we need to get down to the bottom of the barrel. We need to get down to the points to try to dissect it and see, like, what's going on and, like, and why you can't sit up and live your motherfucking truth and why you can't be the person who you trying to be. Like, what's holding you back, nigga? Like, what's up? You know, so he like, I don't know what it is. Like, I be finding myself trying to move on with my life, and then out of nowhere, like, you would just pop back up in my mind, like, and I just get to reminiscing and thinking about you, like, and what me and you done had, and I just in the third. So I'm just like, and how don't you know, like, what about it do you feel like that it's not having an effect on me? I'm like, I'm trying to move forward with my life, trying to go on with what I got going on, trying to focus on what I have focused on in front of me, and here it is, you just popping up randomly out of the blue, thinking that I'm just supposed to set you back with my arms open. Like, I don't like nothing about this. Like, he like, we just can't be friends. Like, nigga, no. Like, you know how a relationship You know, so I just started asking him questions about him and his girl. Like, who this girl? Like, how y'all meet? Like, give me the full rundown or whatever like this. So I was trying to make the conversation as difficult as I possibly could because I really didn't want to have like no conversation with him. Like, it ain't nothing to be said, Fed. You sit up here like you play all fucking day. Then you sit up here, you trying to double date with me and trying to make it seem like that you really want to have something going on with me or whatever like that. So I'm like, let me ask you something. I'm like, out of the whole time of us even, you know, like out of our existence of even knowing each other, do this girl know your mama? Like you let her meet your mama or whatever like this. So he like, yo, why you asking me that? I'm like, so why the whole time me and you was talking or whatever like that, why I ain't meet your mama? Why you ain't bring me around? Like, why I ain't meet a little one too or whatever like that? Like, you could have just introduced me as a friend. You know, like, yeah, like, why all these girls gotta meet your mama or whatever like that type shit? You know, so he like, I don't know, like, I don't even want to talk about this. So I'm just like, well, fuck it. We don't gotta talk about nothing. And furthermore, like, you can stop fucking calling me. Like, you can stop calling me, trying to see what's up with me. Because, bitch, yeah. So, y'all, I had ended up going to her Facebook page. Because, like, I wanted to do a little digging too. Like, bitch, my homework was not done. Like, bitch, I was trying to get as much information that I possibly could because I really was contemplating on inboxing this girl and telling her like, hey, do you know the type of nigga that you fucking with? Do you not know that he fuck around with the fuck around? I'm pretty sure you don't, but I want to bring it to the forefront and let her know like what type of nigga that she was dealing with or whatever like that. So yeah, I talk to my sister or whatever like that. It's my sister. I'm like, sister, do you think that it's worth me telling old girl like the type of nigga that she have or whatever like that? Because only two things can happen. She can either listen and leave his dirty ass, or she can just not listen and still fuck with her nigga. And chances are she can just find out in the long run what type of nigga that she fucking with or whatever like that. So my sister just was like, girl, it ain't even worth it. Just let him be. Like, it'll come out with them like one way or another. So I was like, sister, you right. But a part of me is just saying like, girl, tell this hoe or whatever like that. So y'all, I end up going up on her page or whatever like that, lurking, looking on her shit. She just booed up with him. And I was sitting there like, bitch, you could have thought like that would have been like couple goals or whatever like that, but allegedly, because bitch, nah, it don't get that with them. Like, you know, so bitch, I just was thinking, I just was like, you know what? I ain't gonna even fuck with it. I ain't gonna even say nothing or whatever. So y'all, I had ended up deleting him. Bitch, I deleted him. I had ended up deleting him back off my Facebook page or whatever like that. And ever since I did that, like the calls have stopped. Like he have not even tried to even reach out to me like to see why I deleted him. Which that he already know why I deleted him, because it's just like, bitch, yes. Like, you weird as fuck. So bitch, I already know like he gonna try to double date one of these good old days. He's gonna try to double back and try to see what's up with me. He gonna try to come back and try to think he gonna get in where he fit in. And bitch, I'm not fucking with that. So ain't nothing happen. I just want to come and tell you guys like what, you know, like what's going on. Like I would really thought he was gonna spin the block. I need the motherfucking inbox the girl though. Like I still, it's a part of me that still wanna reach out to her and let her know like what's going on. Like, girl, y'all nigga is not your nigga. Your nigga is everybody's nigga. Like, and I don't, like, girl, you look like you a good church going girl or whatever like that. Like, you look like you represent peace or whatever like that. But you need to know who you laying down with, because everything is not cracked up as what you seeing it to be. Because, like, no, this nigga is dirty. Niggas is out here playing y'all and leaving y'all on, and they out here living a whole double life type shit, you know. So girl, I just want to come drop this story time with y'all. So if y'all fucking with this, y'all already know what to do. Comment down below this video, be thumbs up. Until then, I see y'all in the next one. Peace.